Alright folks, today I'll be showing you how I edit my videos inside the Premiere Pro. So the very first thing I do once I get home from the shoot is to create folders where I will store my footages and the audios. I'll organize my folder where I'll put all my audios, my camera 1 footages, camera 2 footages, and I'll prepare a folder for my final videos, and the last folder I'll prepare is for project files. So the next thing now is to open Plural 4. This is the software I use for synchronizing my videos and audios. I'll open it like so. So I'll start with the audios. I'll open it and drag it onto Plural like so. Then I'll come to camera 1 like so and select all my videos and drag them on Plural 4 like so. Then camera 2, I'll select also all of the videos and drag them on Plural 4 like so. Therefore, after importing all my videos and the audios onto Plural 4, the next thing I'm going to do here is to synchronize them by clicking on this button here. Okay, after your synchronization is finished, you'll go ahead and click here to export your timeline. So first you'll click here to rename your file and select where you're going to save it. Then you'll click save. Next you'll click on the drop down menu here and select Premiere Pro. You'll uncheck this move and synchronized clip to the end and click on export. You'll go ahead and open up your Premiere Pro like so and create your new project. Rename your project and locate where you want to save your project by browsing here. Specifically on this project file is here, and select the folder and click OK. Make sure you are on the editing tab, so you click here. And now we are going to import the synchronized file inside the Premiere Pro. So I'll open my project files and find my synchronized file here and drag it inside the Premiere Pro like so. You can expand this window by dragging this side here. Our synchronized file has already imported the project files inside the Premiere Pro. So we are going ahead and rename this sequence. Right clicking it and coming here to rename. I rename it to Darius. Press enter. I'll make a copy of this sequence by right clicking it, going to duplicate. Then I'll rename this duplicated file again. So the reason why I made a copy of this sequence is for a backup. Anytime I mess up on this, I can go back on this sequence here and get my files there. So I go ahead and double click on this Darius edit sequence and it will open up on my timeline like so. So after importing my files into my timeline, I'll go ahead and click on this color window. I'll right click on it, new item, adjustment layer, click OK. I'll click on it and drag it onto my timeline like so and stretch it all over my videos. I'll click on this adjustment layer, then to creative. Then on the drop down menu here, I'll browse for my LUT. I'll go ahead and find where I saved it. I double click on it. As you can see, it immediately changes the look of my video. Next, I'm going to color correct my footage by making sure white is looking white. So I'll click on this white balance selector and click here on white color. So as you can see here on the temperature slider, it has shifted it from blue to orange color. Here on the tint slider, it has shifted it from the magenta side to the greenish side. I'll click on this S so as to solo this track here. This is the audio that we got from the mixer while recording these videos. And then go to effects, search for parametric, this one here. I'll drag it to my audio like so, and drag it again. like so. Then I'll come to effect controls here, click on this edit button here and change the preset to vocal enhancer. Then I'll come to the last parametric equalizer here and click on edit, change the default preset to loudness maximizer. Then I'll listen to my audio. Then I'll raise the L here a tad so as to amplify my audio. Let's listen to it. This is the before. This is the after. Okay. Then I'll come to color tab here where I'll be editing my videos. So I'll be listening to it. So the very first thing I notice here is that my video is a bit dark. So I'll go to curves here and click on the middle here while highlighting my video here and raise it a tad. That's too much there. So this is the before, this is the after. So I was making my video a bit brighter. So you can see when it gets to the second camera here, you can make some little tricks depending on your footage. As for me, I see lots of magentas on their faces, so I'll come here to the basic correction tab and use some magentas a tad. Let's check my keyboard shortcut first. Keyboard shortcuts. So you can see here letter E is set to add edit, letter W is set to clear, and letter R is set to report delete. So these are the main keyboard shortcuts I'll be using while editing. So after cutting and shifting my second camera, then I go back to the beginning of the clips and watch again the video to see if there are small tricks to make. So the first thing I notice here is that the audio is a bit low. So what I'm going to do here is to press G on my keyboard and add the gain. Let me add like 8 decibels and see. Oh, that one is too much. Click on gain, -4. G again, -2. So the goal is to make your audios playing around -6 here. When it goes beyond 0, it means your video is creeping. And when it's below 12 decibels, it will be very hard for your audience to hear your video's audio. So as you can see, the audience were not mic'd up, so I'll have to use my first camera audios and reduce some of its decibels so I can hear some of the audience sound. So I'll solo this one and press on G, -10. add some brightness here by raising this curve like so, there. Reduce some brightness here. Final, I'm going to graphics to add my logo text and YouTube subscribe call out animation. So I'll click on type tool here and click on my video like so. Start writing. I'll write this text, come to this font, choose Futura Font, medium. Reduce the size to 50. Pull it over this side. Then this one. And I'll stretch it all over my videos. Put default transition at the beginning. Put a default transition. Then I'll come to browse here and find my callout for YouTube subscription animation. My favorite one is this one, number 3. So I'll pull it here. It's okay. Click on it like so. Right click it. Scale to frame size. Come to effect controls here. Use the scale to 35. Pull it down here. Place on this link selection and click on your animation. Click on Alt key and drag it to copy it. Put one at the middle. Click on it again. Click on Alt key on your keyboard and drag it to have another copy for the ending part. Okay, we are ready now to export our video. So we click on A on our keyboard, then click on the question mark sign to put this in and out signs. Then you will click on letter M to open up this export window. You will choose H264 for MP4 format. Then you'll come here to the output name and edit the name of your video and click save. Then click on export. That is it for this video. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and check back often for new videos. Cheers!